Hello and welcome to IBFU. I'm Coach and I'll be fed up. Today I'm going to talk about illegal immigration. And I be fed up with illegal immigration. And I have a real problem with people trying to tell me, well, these are very law abiding citizens. Now, don't tell me that they're law abiding citizens when the very first thing they did here was break our law. I mean, they broke the law or they couldn't be here. That, by definition, means they are not a law abiding citizen. Now, maybe you say, well, they don't break any other laws, but they start off with being a lawbreaker, which means they are not law abiding. And, they say, well, you just prejudiced against, well, I'm not prejudiced against anybody, and I welcome immigrants as long as they come through legal. Now, there's a lot of problems with our immigration system. And I have ideas on how to fix it that would permanently fix it. But to permanently fix it, it'll probably take a constitutional amendment because I don't think Congress is ever going to permanently fix it without the people of the country stepping up and saying, we're fed up with this and we're going to fix it for you. But the fact is, when you have open borders, all kind of people come here. We have no idea what percentage of the Iranian military is in our country right now. And I believe there's quite a bit of them. And they're just waiting for the order to attack us from within the United States through terrorist attacks. We know that we have all kind of terrorists here. We have people that are criminals, that were criminals in their country that they came from, that were convicted murderers, that were convicted rapists, that were convicted of all kind of crimes, and they came here. Why? Because their country wants to get rid of them. It was like, okay, now you can go to prison or you can go to the United States. Well, I'll go to the United States. And then they get here, and what do? Oh, well, you're having such a hard time here. Why don't we give you a debit card? Why don't we give you a place to live in a five-star hotel? While we got people struggling to survive that can't pay their rent, that can't pay for enough food to feed their family the way they need to be feeding their family, and all of these other things. And we're supporting people that are here with the sole intent of violating our laws and taking advantage of us. And honestly, I just be fed up with it. And I think most Americans are. And the recent election shows you how the American people feel about it. And I honestly, it did not surprise me in the least that Starr County, Texas, which is right on the border and is the highest percentage of any county in the country with Hispanic population. And they voted like 70, was it 70 or 75% or something for Trump? Why? Because Hispanic people who are here legally do not want open borders because they know who's coming. They came here to get away from those people. The cartels and the gangs and all of those people. I mean, the Hispanics that are here legally came here to get away from those people. And now that we're just letting them flood into our country. And that's why so many of them supported Trump. And when you look at people like, people on The View and they talk about it, and these crazy people on CNN, some of them, whatever they call themselves, reporters, I don't know what they really are, but talking about, how you have voted against your family and anything happens to your family is on you and all that. Well, what about the people that are the women that were murdered and raped because of these people that came here illegally, these criminals that crossed the border. Uh, you don't care about them? I mean, honestly, I just be fed up with this illegal immigration argument because there is no argument. Fact, you crossed the border without permission, you broke the law. Therefore, you cannot be a law abiding citizen. And Kamala Harris talking about how good these people are and how they are. All right, well, America is my home. She said if you come into her home without being invited, you're going to get shot. But our home should be open to anybody that wants to come in. Does that even make sense? Coach, and I be fed up.